All right, so imagine this. You're in Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, you're in Vegas. You're about to see Lainey Wilson live.
Oh, yeah.
Got your boots all shined up, ticket in hand.
You bet.
But you want more than just the surface level fan experience.
Right, right.
Yeah, you want to go deeper.
Exactly. You want to understand Lainey Wilson.
Totally.
Well, you're in luck because we got this People magazine article.
Oh, fresh off the press.
Fresh off the press, and it is just packed with insights.
It is.
We're talking a year that's been a whirlwind for Lainey.
Uh-huh.
The hurdles women in country music still face.
Right, right.
And what she treasures most amidst all the success. It's really cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting how they dive right into this whirlwind idea.
Yeah.
You've got the bell-bottom country album release, the massive Country's Cool Again tour.
Over 35 shows.
Yeah, come on.
And then co-hosting the CMAs.
Oh, yeah.
With Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning.
Talk about range.
A little bit of everything.
Right. And then you've got the Thanksgiving NFL halftime show.
I mean,
that's primetime exposure.
Huge audience.
Massive audience. And it all culminates with this Wildflowers and Wild Horses tour stop in Vegas.
Was it
tonight? Yeah. It's nonstop.
It's a lot.
Even for a seasoned artist.
Yeah. How do you
keep up?
Keep up that momentum?
It's a great question.
I know.
I mean, it speaks to Lainey's work ethic for sure.
Right.
But also the incredible demand for her music right now. The article even mentions,
what does it say?
T-Mobile is offering special ticket access.
Really?
To their customers for the Vegas show.
Whoa.
So clearly they're banking on her drawing a huge crowd.
Okay, so we've got this whirlwind year.
Yeah.
The sense of Lainey being everywhere. But there's something special about this Vegas show, right?
Yeah, it's not just another tour stop.
You're right.
What is it?
There's this full circle element with her opening acts.
Yeah.
Estes.
I've heard of her.
And Tracy Lawrence.
Okay.
Think back a few years, and it was Lainey opening for Tracy.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty amazing shift.
It is.
In just a short time.
Yeah, it highlights how quickly she's risen in the ranks.
Right.
Going from mentee to headliner. And the article points out how meaningful this relationship is to Lainey. She remembers Tracy standing side stage, watching every single one of her performances.
That's amazing.
Yeah, back then.
That's got to feel pretty incredible, you know, knowing you had that support early on. But the article doesn't shy away from the tough realities either.
Doesn't sugarcoat it.
It gets real about the challenges.
Yeah.
Women in country music still face.
This is a crucial conversation. And it's something that Lainey herself acknowledges. You know, she's very clear that it's still an uphill battle for women, despite some positive changes.
So it's bigger than just getting signed to a label.
Yes.
What are some of the specific roadblocks?
So think about radio play. Are there algorithms that favor male artists? What about festival lineups? Do they reflect gender parity?
Interesting.
It's about being taken seriously as artists, not just novelties, and having equal access to opportunities.
Yeah,
you know,
that's powerful.
It is.
And it's interesting because Lainey has this quote in the article. The ones that are breaking through right now, they're going to be around for a long time.
I liked that.
What do you think she means by that?
I think she's talking about resilience.
Yeah.
The women who do make it in this climate, they've proven themselves beyond a doubt. They've had to fight harder, overcome more obstacles.
Yeah.
That kind of grit translates into longevity.
Right. So it's almost like the challenges make the successes even sweeter.
Absolutely.
Right.
It adds another layer of meaning to their achievements.
I'm imagining Lainey taking the stage.
Oh, I know.
In Vegas tonight.
Yeah.
Feeling that energy from the crowd. Knowing the journey she's been on.
Right.
What emotions do you think are going through her head?
Oh, wow. I bet it's a whole whirlwind of feelings.
Right. Exhilaration, definitely.
Of course.
After putting in years of work and seeing it all pay off.
Right. Gratitude.
Yes.
For the fans who've been on this ride with her. And maybe even a touch of disbelief.
Yeah.
I'm really here. This is actually happening.
How did I get here?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that moment at the end of a movie.
Totally.
When the underdog finally triumphs.
And speaking of triumphs, there's one achievement mentioned in this article that seems to hold a special place in Lainey's heart. We're talking Grammys, CMAs.
Huge.
But this one really takes the cake.
You're talking about her invitation to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry.
That's right. For those who aren't deep into the country music scene, can you explain why this is such a big deal?
So the Opry isn't just a venue.
Right.
It's hallowed ground.
Wow.
It represents the history, the legacy, the very soul of country music. It's like being inducted into a Hall of Fame, but with even more weight, more emotion attached to it.
And the article makes it even more personal.
Oh yeah, does it?
By sharing Lainey's own childhood connection to the Opry. She remembers visiting at 9 years old. Feeling that sense of history. Even then,
that's awesome.
To go from that wide-eyed kid in the audience to a bona fide member.
It's incredible.
It's the stuff of dreams.
It really is.
It brings a whole new dimension to her performance tonight.
Totally.
She's not just singing on a stage. She's carrying on a tradition.
Yeah, and that connection to the past is so important, especially in a genre like country music that values its heritage.
Okay, so we got this whirlwind year.
You do.
This incredible momentum.
Yeah.
But what does the future hold for Lainey Wilson?
What does it hold?
The article mentions that she's already working on new music.
Cool.
And there's a European tour on the horizon for 2025.
That's big.
It's like she's just getting started.
I mean, world domination. Right.
I'm curious, though, how will these recent experiences, the Opry induction, the massive success of this past year, influence her songwriting going forward?
That is a great question. I think it's bound to have a profound impact.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible for an artist to go through something like that and not have it shape their creative process.
I'm hearing echoes of her song Heart Like a Truck.
Oh, yeah.
In all of this. That theme of resilience, of hitting the road and staying true to yourself, it seems to be woven into the fabric of her journey.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's a strength that runs through her work. But now it's informed by even greater success and that deep connection to country music history through the Opry.
So do you think the new music
I don't know.
will lean even more into those classic country sounds?
It's possible.
Or
could it go the other way?
Yeah. I mean, she might feel emboldened to experiment more. Push the boundaries now that she's kind of solidified her place in the genre.
Like, I've earned the right to play around a bit. Exactly. And that's what makes following an artist's journey so exciting. You get to witness their evolution in real time.
And let's not forget
about
that European tour expanding into the international market. That's a whole other level of exposure. How do you think that will shape her career?
I mean, it's a huge opportunity. Building a fan base overseas can lead to
what kind of things?
Collaborations with international artists.
Oh, cool.
Appearances at Way, major festivals.
Wow.
A whole new wave of inspiration. It's hard to predict the ripple effect, but it's definitely a game changer.
You know, it's fascinating to think about how this one year, 2024, could be looked back on as a turning point for Lainey Wilson.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's like watching a rocket take off.
Oh, wow.
She's got the talent, the momentum, and now the recognition.
To propel her even further.
So for anyone heading to that Vegas show tonight, or listening to Lainey's music anywhere in the world, you're not just witnessing a performance, you're witnessing a moment in music history.
You are.
A moment where talent, hard work, and a whole lot of heart are coming together to create something truly special.
It's awesome.
And that's something worth celebrating.
Right. But it's also a reminder that success doesn't happen overnight. There's a story behind every song. Years of dedication and perseverance behind every award.
Lainey's journey is proof that you can achieve your dreams if you stay true to yourself and never give up. But it also highlights the importance of support.
Absolutely.
And mentorship along the way.
Yes.
Think about Tracy Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Believing in her talent early on. Giving her those opportunities.
Yeah. To open for him.
What a guy.
It shows that sometimes the greatest impact you can have is to lift others up.
Totally.
And help them find their voice.
Love that.
And maybe that's part of what makes Lainey's music so relatable.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about the catchy melodies or the powerful vocals.
Right.
It's about the human experience behind the songs,
Right.
the struggles, the triumphs, the moments that make us feel alive.
Feel human.
And that's what makes this deep dive so rewarding.
Right.
It's not just about acquiring information. It's about connecting with those human stories, those emotions that make us feel seen and understood.
Totally.
It's about recognizing that even amidst the whirlwind of success, there's still a small-town girl from Louisiana who dared to dream big and never let go
I love it.
of that dream.
That's powerful.
And that's a powerful message
It is.
for anyone, no matter where they are in their own journey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So as you listen to Lainey Wilson tonight, whether you're lucky enough to be at that Vegas show or just tuning in from somewhere else, let her story be a reminder that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work.
Yes.
Stay true to yourself and surround yourself with people who believe in you.
I love that.
Because sometimes all it takes is a little bit of heart
Yeah.
and a whole lot of hustle
Come on.
to turn your wildest dreams into reality.
That's right.
You know, it's funny, isn't it?
What's that?
We often hear that phrase behind the music,
Oh, yeah.
but it's rare to actually get a glimpse of what that means.
Yeah. That's what I love about deep dives like this.
Right?
We're not just passively consuming.
Yeah.
You're engaging with the artist's journey on a deeper level.
Exactly. And I think that deeper understanding makes the music even more powerful.
Absolutely.
Like when you're at that concert and a song comes on that, you know, has a whole story behind it.
Oh, it changes it.
It does.
It adds another layer of richness to the experience. You're not just hearing the notes, you're feeling the emotion, the struggle, the triumph. It becomes so much more personal.
I'm thinking about Lainey's set list tonight.
Oh, I bet it's good.
I bet she'll play Things a Man Ought to Know.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll hit different for the crowd knowing about her journey to the Opry.
Totally.
Right. Like, she knows those things now on such a profound level.
Yeah, that's a great point.
It's almost like a shared experience.
Totally.
Now between the artist and the audience.
It is, yeah. We've got this insider knowledge.
Yeah.
And it changes how we hear the music.
Okay, I have to ask.
Okay.
What's the one Lainey Wilson song you think is most impacted by knowing her story?
Okay, let me think.
The one that just hits you differently now?
That's a tough one.
I know.
But I think Working Overtime might be it.
Oh, interesting.
The lyrics about chasing dreams, putting in the hours,
they
resonate even more knowing she's been doing this for years, grinding it out.
Yeah.
It's not just a catchy tune. It's her lived experience.
Like an anthem.
It is.
For anyone who's ever felt like you're on the outside looking in, hustling to make their mark. And she's living proof.
She is.
That it's possible.
Right.
And that's ultimately what makes Lainey Wilson so compelling.
Yeah, she's incredibly talented, yes.
Yeah.
But she's also relatable.
Right.
She's one of us.
Yeah.
Just a girl from Louisiana who chased her dreams and made them happen.
And tonight, she's sharing that energy.
Oh, I love that.
With a sold-out crowd in Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Pretty incredible to think about.
It really is.
It is, and who knows what heights.
Yeah, sure knows.
She'll reach next. New music, a European tour.
Yeah.
It feels like we're witnessing the beginning.
It does.
Something truly special.
I think so.
So as you get ready to listen to Lainey Wilson, whether you're lucky enough to be at that Vegas show.
Lucky you.
Or just tuning in from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Remember this deep dive. Remember the story behind the songs, the resilience behind the success, the heart behind the artist.
Absolutely.
Because when you know the journey,
I think so.
The music comes alive in a whole new way.
In a whole new way.
And that's the power of a deep dive.
That is. It really is.
It's about going beyond the surface, connecting with the human story.
Right.
And discovering something truly meaningful along the way.
Totally.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
We'll catch you next time.
Yes.
For another fascinating deep dive.
Sounds good.